What was that?
Nothing. Pay no attention to the man on the left.
Right. Oh, wow. Okay.
It's a traps book.
I'm looking at what you got set up there. I thought, so Flash, I was thinking there was some kind of strange skin thing you were doing. Sure. Yeah, let's get going. Okay. Are you monitoring any discussion in the chat room? I'm going to probably just kind of. Okay, cool.
Do you want me to help moderate that as well? What's your Twitch name?
Yeah. This is us playing, well, or soon to be.
Oh, I was just going to ask for the link, and I'll curious what it looks like.
That's where we are. I see. I've got mine on mute so that I don't get a lot of feedback, but somebody else can tell me if they're catching stuff. That's what I'm seeing as it looks live. Good job. All right. Well, let's get this party started. We're gonna forge on, and then if something pops up, Flash, you can fix it. All right.
Clear.
You are clear. I'm not getting any feedback, crosstalk, nothing. Okay. So when last we talked, you guys were in the Wink and Kiss. Iona, your life savings, your entire pouch, it was literally that your purse had been cut and all of your coins had been taken. I'm sure you do. You're fairly confident that
is that little twerp mitten or whatever who's in big trouble?
The stable hand most likely took it. I mean, he disappeared. I mean, everybody else is largely accounted for. And that's where you were. You guys are in the Wink and Kiss. So I'm going to move you back over there for a moment. So you know that Kulan had talked to Bjorn Halloran and sent him toward the waterworks.
Yep, and that's where we were headed.
So is
that thing in the corner near me?
It's an owl. Well, technically, it's what, a weasel, Flash? Can't hear you. You probably have pressed to talk set. Yeah, that's his familiar.
Oh, okay. It's like, whoa. Swat that thing against the wall.
That's right.
No.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, the bar is relatively full. You've had your discussion. Iona, you're shaken pretty badly and probably pretty upset. Somebody got the drop on you.
Which isn't easy.
No. Okay, so your next stop, you're going to head for the waterworks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. You guys do.
Do I know anything about this building since I'm from here?
You know that there are a series of mechanical pumps that drag water from the Artansame River and then move it through the city. It was set up some time ago by the dwarves of, I think it's the Cron Hills, who traded favors with not only Redspan, but Nevon Nevnend and a few other major cities in Tenh for their services, for their ability to have favorable trade from platinum mines up in those hills. And then there are engineers in the city, perhaps some dwarves left over from those from the Cron Hills, that maintain the waterworks, keep the water pumping.
Well, that's the only clue we have at this point, so that's where I'm assuming we're going to go.
Okay. So that's what you get. That's what you guys do. You head there, correct?
Works for me.
Yep.
All right. You make it to the waterworks with no trouble. It's maybe just a mile down the road, closer to the docks, and you find the place is closed and the front doors are locked.
Are they?
They are. Or are you gonna check them more thoroughly to see if they truly are locked?
I'll make sure they're locked.
Okay.
And that is going to be what? Sleight of hand? Is that what that is?
Investigation, right?
If you want to look at it closely, it would be investigation. What's your passive investigation?
My passive perception is 21. My passive investigation then would be what, 17?
Yeah. Now, just so you know, this is how I use the two. Passive perception or active perception, for that matter, that's really for noticing big things. Investigation is like when you're trying to look at an area for clues, or possibly look at things on the micro scale. So, like if you're looking at a lock and you're trying to determine what kind of lock it is, if I can bypass it, if it's trapped, any of that kind of stuff, that's investigation. Generally speaking, you use an action to like search an area, and when you do, you're either using investigation or perception based on what I'm telling you, or what it is that you're telling me that you're looking for. Okay. In this case, you're looking at a lock. It's investigation. You have a passive 19. You quickly, without even having to spend any time on it, you determine that it is a better than average lock on the door.
Actually, my passive investigation would be the same at a 21.
Okay. But you determine very quickly that the lock on the door is much better than average. You don't see any signs of traps on it at all, or around the frame of the door.
Okay, so to unlock it would be sleight of hand.
No, it'd be your thieves' tools, tool proficiency. Okay. You check the door and determine that it is in fact locked, and you're like, oh yeah, I've seen these locks before, and you get right through it.
No, it's really not locked. The lock wasn't locked.
How careless.
Well, there's a war on.
So you push the door open, and you're looking at the first floor of the waterworks. It's kind of like a large warehouse. Lots of steam pipes and bellows and pumps on a pretty much an open floor plan. You look around, and here on the first floor, you really find not much of anything. So you come in, and what next? Do you leave the door unlocked behind you? Do you lock it? Do anything special?
Now, is anybody supposed to be here?
It's after hours. Let's see. You know the city well enough. There should be a skeleton crew of some kind. There's generally like an engineer that heads up the waterworks that's usually here at all times.
All right, let's close the door, and then
You see an office in the back.
Is anybody in it?
You go check it out.
Um,
The place
I
looks
look and listen from a distance first.
Yeah, place looks deserted. You look. It looks like the floor is clean. Everything seems to be in its place. There's just nobody here.
I make a suggestion, and I pull out a rag and tie it around my face. We are investigating possible sickness, so just maybe to keep the sickness out of my face. So I cover my face with the guise of keeping sickness out of my lungs.
You tie a kerchief over your mouth, that kind of thing, mouth and nose. All right.
Yep.
I'm not worried about it. If I get sick, I'm just going to use leeches and heal myself.
Oh,
Yummy.
I'm too manly to get sick.
Right out.
Too manly to be sick.
Ain't got time to bleed.
So I head off towards the office quietly.
You just have everybody follow right behind you.
I do not, because I'm in plate armor. No, I'm in chainmail. Sorry, that's kind of noisy.
Okay. By the way, Flash, not Flash. Palmer, I was thinking about the way you were kind of playing your character last time. Mentally speaking, while your guy may not be particularly fast, he is very charismatic, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He has that little gleam when he smiles.
Okay. All right. I was thinking so. So, I mean, yeah. Okay. All right. You go gliding across the floor, Iona, and make your way back to kind of across the, it's almost like a factory floor of sorts. You kind of have to weave your way around some pipes, looking to see if there's anybody skulking in the shadows. No one besides you. And you find yourself at the door of this small office, kind of in the back.
Is there any windows into it?
No.
Okay, I'll listen.
You hear nothing.
Door open?
The door is closed. It's a standard wood-framed wooden door.
Is there a lock on it?
No, just a latch.
All right. I will open the door.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
You open the door and just kind of, just barely open it up. It's dark beyond. I mean, and everything inside right now is dimly lit. I mean, you guys came in, what was it? I want to say it was late afternoon, right?
It was after dinner.
Okay. Yeah, so you're actually having a pretty difficult time seeing anything right now.
All right. Open the office.
Okay. You open it up. It appears to be empty. You heard nothing because there's no one here. Okay. The bed is made. Somebody maybe sat on it, but you check it. It's not warm. No one's been here. You think for, at least a while.
All right. So is there a lantern in here?
Yeah. There sure is.
I light it.
Okay. It's a standard hooded lantern.
Okay.
You've probably got about an hour's worth of oil in there.
Okay. So I look around the office.
Okay. You see that this is the chief engineer's office. You've got a variety of tools that he probably uses to, tighten fittings on pipes and, lots of stuff like that. You don't necessarily know what a lot of them do. There is some writing. What languages do you write and speak? It's definitely not Common or Flanish.
Well, that's it.
Okay. Yeah. It's kind of blocky runic sort of writing.
Means nothing to me.
Right. And basically what it is kind of a thin ledger book. There's an ink pot nearby, and when you check it, it's dry. I mean, there's ink in it, but it's dried out.
Okay. I take the book and throw it to Flash.
Okay.
Tell me what that says.
Did you figure out which other two languages were, Flash?
Sylvanian and Urflon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you also don't recognize it. You notice Iona in the back of the office. There's like a little alcove, and as you go to check it out, there's a wide set of stairs headed down, stone.
Okay. In the main room, were there any stairs?
No. Yeah, sure. You're confident that even though you can't read it, that this is definitely dwarf writing.
Dwarvish?
Right.
Tony, since it looks like everything's calm up there and they're inside that room, I'll come up to the room then.
Okay.
I go where Jal goes.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you guys are all clustered around in the, around the entrance into the engineer's office / living quarters. You see Iona kind of at the back, looking down a set of stairs. Do you have the lantern on, Iona? Or
Just on in the room, so we could see what was in the room.
Okay.
Nothing of real value in here then, huh?
No money.
I mean, I have no value of the tools or any of that stuff. So, all right. So I creep down the stairs just a little bit to see what I could see.
Okay. It's a straight set of stairs, and it seems to go roughly 20 feet in a straight line. Do you continue down the stairs a bit to kind of see what's beyond it?
Yeah, I try to get down so I could see out.
Okay, now this is interesting. When you get down to kind of close to the base of the stairs, you notice a couple of things. There's like a curtain that's been kind of it's been kind of dragged out and around so that if there is a larger room beyond, you can't really see it. And it's a heavy curtain, like kind of like that crushed velvet, heavy duty stuff. Okay, and your eyes kind of travel from it down to the ground, and to a lesser trained eye, they might not have noticed it, but you pick out that the flagstones on the ground are a little off.
As in,
well, let's
pressure plate.
Is anybody else following you down, or are you the there?
I'd say at this point I'm probably the only one there.
Okay. Yeah, it looks to you as you get. I mean, do you get a little closer to it?
Yeah, but I don't step off the bottom step.
Why not? It looks to you that about a 10 by 10 section of ground is just not quite right. Like it looked like there were carefully laid like big flagstone floor pieces, but in that 10 by 10 area, it doesn't quite line up the same as everything else. It's a little bit off.
So can you get off the steps without stepping in those spaces?
Well, it looks like you think that if you can kind of carefully go around the corner as you step off the bottom step, it's a bit of a tricky step, but you could get around it without stepping directly on that section of flooring.
Do I feel I could disarm it?
You look this thing over. It has all the markings of somebody's tampered with the floor here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I go back up and tell everybody.
Okay. Somebody doesn't want you to go downstairs. That's
Right.
what you feel like.
Probably where we want to be then.
Well, I'm agreeing with you.
There's no
The question
stairs.
is how to
down
go
the
about
stairs. Yeah.
I mean, do you want me to try and slip past it?
Can't you disarm it?
What if we
Apparently
take
not.
like the chest in here and just throw it down the stairs and see what happens?
I like that. I pick up a chair.
If you have tools, you could absolutely just trip it from a distance.
I do.
All right, Legolas.
I'll be
Oh,
up here.
Let's Leroy Jenkins it. Give me a chair. I throw it.
Leroy Jenkins. All right.
Stand in the office.
So down a length of roughly 20, 25 feet of stairs, stone stairs. Down at the base of it, there's about a 10 foot by 10 foot section of floor that he notices just doesn't look quite right. Around it is a curtain, kind of cordoning off his view from the rest of the room. Probably dampens the sound a little bit too.
The screams.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Good night.
For some reason, it's not. Why is it not allowing me to? Oh, that's why. Yep. Okay.
It's not serious until the initiative pops up.
Okay, so Sean, these four squares, they're a little off. First of all, what I need to know from you guys is if you guys are heading upstairs, what's your order? Like, go ahead and rearrange your stuff so that you're,
Well, the River Rose stays right where she is, and she says, "Come on, boys, you go first."
I guess I get to be the first person in this game.
If they're going to try and trip a trap, I just as soon not be on the stairs.
So are you technically waiting at the top?
Yes.
Okay, so Rin and Tinker are kind of way back up there. Whoops, what are you doing?
Wait, where are we going? Are we going forward? Or are we going like?
This is the bottom of the stairs here.
We're going up. Okay. Oh, all right.
No, up is to the south. North is going down.
She tripped it. I saw it.
Oh, okay.
She tripped it. And she gets damaged.
This is like a curtain across the north and also over here to the west. There's like a curtain that's been drawn around it, and it goes all the way to the floor to ceiling, and seems to block any potential for light or maybe sound. So Iona and Bare Shoulders, you guys are right down at the bottom of the steps. But Iona, I assume you told Rajit not to step off onto the ground.
Tony, is there a lever of any kind up here at the top of the stairs on either side of the doorway?
No. Okay, Sean, I didn't hear you. I maybe you were on mute. You there, Sean?
Hey, Tony.
Yeah.
My map screen has like everybody's like avatars and these big square things all over. How do I get rid of them?
That's in the settings.
Settings?
Yep. Go to the settings, and you'll see a place where it says
Player avatars.
player video / avatar size. Just switch that. You'll see large, regular, small. Switch it to names only.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, Sean, I still can't hear you. I'm guessing you're messing with your headset there. Okay, I'm going to move you back here for a second.
There we go. New headset. I'm having trouble.
Okay, Iona, if you want to get over there, I'm going to need you to roll to kind of get around the edge without actually touching down. It's not a difficult roll, but I'll need you to make an acrobatics check. Wow. That's not good. Okay.
I back up.
Okay. Well.
Does he trip the trap?
Well, kind of. Here's what actually happens.
Ooh.
I cast mend over the hole.
Okay.
Just believe the hole.
Wait a minute. Did that not? Hold on a second. Come on. I'm having some trouble with my mouse there. There we go. Okay. So, Iona, unfortunately, you don't make it around there. Your foot snags on that corner, and you topple down through what ends up really just being like maybe like stiffened canvas that had been painted to look like a floor.
I reach and try to grab him before he falls.
They've done a really good job of making it look like the floor, whoever the hell did this. You know what I did not do, guys? I'm gonna have to retcon this one, unfortunately. Give me a second. Just a moment. Everybody gets. I'm gonna deal out one.
Everybody gets cake.
One card.
Uno card. Wait, did you grab one, Flash?
Yeah, so did Sean. So did Radjic.
All right, go ahead and give a card. Just here. You know what? I'm just going to take one back. All right, so move that in. Hang on.
The Survivor. Yeah, I remember that one.
Well, okay, and then Radjic. It's the first one. All right. Oh, it looks like Sean, you grabbed one too.
I still have two.
I think you have to allow me to steal the card.
Oh, well then no.
I'm clicking let it go.
Okay.
Try it again.
All right, so, okay. Still trying there.
Hell, I tried to play it.
Oh, I see what you did there. That's interesting. Hang on.
Interesting.
Yeah, it went off screen. You know what? Just get rid of one of the cards. I think you can send it back to the deck. But so the point of the whole deal here is that this is like inspiration. Generally speaking, I'm going to give you one card when you level, and then I'm also going to give you cards when you claim a setback, or if you do something that is just truly and particularly awesome.
Oh, mine tossed out on the table. Did you get it?
I got it. Okay. So Sean, just get rid of the one you got, and that's fine. But yeah, so if you, Sean, you can do this after the fact. if you are able to, if your card specifically says that it helps with dexterity, I'll let you drop it to succeed at it. Otherwise, you can do a reroll after the fact and take whatever the result is. So those are options. Basically, it acts like inspiration at least. So you can always gain advantage on the next roll or get a reroll on something that you already rolled. Like Scotty, you haven't looked at this before perhaps, but if you look under the journal, you're going to find a description for all of these cards. And when you look at them, they'll also give you an additional couple of special abilities. So just keep them in mind, and they're kind of like a wild card. You can drop it at a particular point to get something special.
They come in handy.
Yep. So if you want, you could just drop that card onto read, or if it is a dex-based card, which I think is keys, then you automatically succeed.
The juggler gives me advantage on a dex-based roll.
I could reach out and grab him too.
Okay. Go ahead and play that then if you want. And
They're both on the board.
Well, here's the problem, Sean, is I still see you've got 2 in your.
I've thrown them on the table. I don't know.
How do you know which card you have?
Okay. Well, good point, Scotty. So, do you see on Roll20 where it's got your name and then it looks like there's like a picture of a card and then it has 1?
Yes.
Okay. Click on it. And you will see that you've got a card called, I think it's the Wanderer.
If that's what I have.
Yeah, you can look that up in the journal.
All right, I see it here.
Okay. So, Sean, it looks like trying to steal those cards from you, and just for whatever reason. I don't know if you've got a. I don't know what the deal is here.
Scotty, where'd your card go?
He played it.
I did? How the fuck did I do that?
Let's just do this, guys. That it's just I don't know what it is here. Let's recall all of your cards.
Oh man, I like my card.
Well, you're gonna get new cards because for whatever reason we're having all kinds of trouble. So I'm gonna try. No, hang on. I'm still showing Sean has a card. Hang on here. Yeah, this is moving slow.
Sean just does not want to give those cards up.
Hey, I don't know. I backed out and came back in trying to fix it.
Well, it shows 54 unplayed. So.
How about I just reach out and grab you while we do this?
You must not actually have those cards, I guess. I don't. All right, so let me do this. I'm now going to deal 1 card to everyone.
Why doesn't Sean just back out real quick and then come back? Maybe that'll fix it.
I did.
That's all right. It's not a big deal. Add mine back to the deck. One of the things you can do, just if you don't want to play it, like if I said, hey, you can just click on the card and drag it back to the picture of the hero deck.
Oh, I can? Well, let's try that.
I can't even click on your cards. So, don't worry about it, though. Okay, so for now, I'm going to put
I got rid of them. They went back in the deck.
All right. You made it. You are now not there. By the skin of your teeth, you avoid falling into a 20 pit. The kind of canvasy top that had been starched and flattened, it had a very, very thin wooden frame crossing over just to kind of hold it steady, and it crumbles down into the pit, and your heart's racing as you are kind of against the wall on the other side of it. It does, however, make a tremendous amount of noise. Yes. Yes.
And that's why you make the gentleman go first.
You're right. Okay, Iona, you do hear. Jeez, you guys dropping cards like crazy. You guys do hear, I should say, Iona, you do hear what you think might be the pitter patter of feet on the other side of the curtain somewhere.
Great. So I lay down and pick up the bottom of the curtain just ever so slightly.
Okay, so you move over to the edge of the curtain. Okay, you do so just in time to see what you think was some movement over over to the west without revealing the whole. What you see is a room that appears to be roughly 25 feet square. There's a bed against the far wall and what appears to be a couple of chests lying open. You can't see far enough west to really see the wall there, but you think there might be like a corridor. It's difficult to tell. You don't see any feet or any other sort of movement. The moment that you lifted it, you thought like you caught the edge of movement and then it was gone.
I point in the direction I thought I saw someone.
Okay.
And then I move over here.
Rajic, you definitely think you saw, or you definitely saw Iona pointing west.
Over here.
Yep.
I peek behind the curtain.
Okay, you don't see any movement. You just see 10 feet of open ground. Looks an awful lot like the ground that just caved in, though.
No, I'm not going that way.
Okay, you definitely can see Iona is on that. He seems to be fine there. Okay, you should be able to drag him directly out from the flash and just put him down there and you can move him around. Okay. This isn't like the bear head, is it? You don't want to be eaten by something worse. All right, he crawls up the half orc's leg the whole time, saying to you, "Oh God, he smells bad." Okay. You want to send him on the other side of the curtain?
Yep.
Okay. Can you see him if I move him over here? Okay, there you go. Okay. Yeah, you see the room is basically stone floor and walls. It's very even construction. You see that maybe some cracks in the natural stone has been spackled over and made to look like the rest. So I mean, someone's done a very good job of it.
Tony, I'm getting all kinds of sound distortions from you.
From me?
Yeah, it's like if a sound could pixelate, that's what it sounds like is going on with you.
Is anybody else having trouble?
Nope.
Okay. Palmer, you might just need to back out of the game and back out of
Roll 20.
out of
Discord.
Yeah, maybe back out of that and come back in. I don't know.
Okay,
I fixed a lot of my issues the last time.
all right, I'll be back.
Okay, I'll continue on. So, yeah, I mean, you look through his eyes. I mean, there is a single bed in the room. It actually looks messed up. The bed does. And then there are a couple of chests that are open. Otherwise, there's some just small junk in the corner. That's about it. Or at least it's been set up to be that, yeah. Okay. Correct. Okay, there's a set of double doors over against the far wall, against the west wall. There's like a short 10-foot corridor, and then you see a set of double doors over there. They are closed. It's stonework, yes. What's his passive perception? Well, I guess it's yours if you're in his eyes. I mean, if you're taking control, it's all you. Well, no, I don't know if that's true. I think you get to take advantage of his better senses. So whatever his passive perception or perception ability is, if it's better than yours, you probably get it. So, yeah, I mean, the floor seems normal here. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Everything. I mean, yeah. The floor seems fine. Wall seems. The door over there seems normal. Okay, you slip him back underneath the edge of the curtain. Okay, you come back over here, and then back underneath of the curtain. All right, Iona, you see the little weasel come nosing. Right. I mean, what do you normally have them either in weasel or owl form? Is that kind of your MO? So you've seen both of those forms, and you've gotten used to it, Iona. You know exactly who and what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I give you the little hand gesture of what? Okay, so I slip through the curtain.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just remove it at this point. Okay. Yeah, so you move the curtain aside. I will say the pit isn't nearly as pretty as that. It looks like the stone floor has been chipped and broken away, and then a rough pit has been dug to a feet of about 20, or to a depth of about 20 feet. Okay, yeah. So you move into the room. All right.
What's it take to cross the corner of the pit?
Okay. It's going to take a dex or acrobatic skill check to sidestep around the edge.
Oh Lord.
You could gain benefit from something like a rope held by let's say Iona was on one edge and maybe Rin or somebody stronger was standing on the stair, and you just kind of tighten the rope between you.
Is there any boards around that we can lay across the pit?
No.
I've got a rope if anybody wants to hold the other end of it.
I will.
What you
Okay.
could do, Iona, it'd make a ton of noise, but you could drag that bed over and probably lay it kind of catty corner, but it would be kind of dangerous walking across it.
I'll hold one end of the rope. Let everybody go.
Yeah, or we'll just use the rope.
Okay. So you'll still need to make an acrobatics check, but it'll be at a much lower DC. Who's going to go first?
Flash.
Yeah, go ahead, Flash. Let's see it. All right, no problem. You make it around the edge, and you can now move out into the room.
I would like to go next.
Oh, hang on a second. Cormac,
Yeah,
what's your species enemy?
humanoid.
Okay. You're standing around watching people. What was
He
that?
hates all of us.
He hates everybody. That's right.
Not me. I'm beautiful.
Actually, I got to check something here. It may not be appropriate anyway. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Bipedal, semi-intelligent creatures.
You can't help but notice that there are what appear to be like claw marks in the rough earth that was dug out of the pit. Like somebody dug it out and then clawed your way back up it. If you'd like, you can make a survival check with advantage to identify what type of prints you're looking at as you're standing next to the edge of the pit. Check with advantage because they are humanoid.
Survival?
It would be survival, and you get to make it with advantage. So if you have the toggle available, you can toggle it to advantage, and then it'll just automatically advantage. If not,
toggle. I don't know what that means.
that's fine.
Just toggle means, but
just click it, and
all right.
Go.
We're just looking.
Okay, so you get the 21.
Nice.
You're looking at kobold tracks.
I say, hey, dudes, it looks like I think kobolds may have been what dug this pit.
We're all gonna die. Freaking kobolds.
Donnie, you got the rope on the
You know,
side?
for a barbarian, you seem very pessimistic.
You've never been attacked by Tony and kobolds, have you? Yep, I got the rope.
Okay, Donnie, Tony, I'm gonna go ahead and try and go across, holding onto the rope.
Okay, make an acrobatics test, I should say.
Yeah, exactly. There we go, and acrobatics.
Hey, you do fine.
Whew.
You're able to work your way around that corner without a 20-foot deep pit.
Okay.
Which, by the way, when you're staring down into 20 foot, it may not sound like a lot, but it's a deep pit. Okay, who goes next?
Dilly.
All right, River Rose is going to take the rope and cross over. Make your acrobatics check. You're fine. You get across too.
I'll go next.
Okay.
Acrobatics?
It's an acrobatics test, yes.
Oops, sorry.
That's okay. I'll take the first one. You got an 18. You got to cross just fine. Now, the other thing that you can do is somebody standing on the other corner can provide help, giving that person an advantage on a slightly higher DC athletics test. So in other words, like Iona or Cormac, you can stand on the corner and kind of pass your arm around and just kind of help them swing out and around. And it's an acrobatics test with advantage.
Like right here or over there?
Whichever corner Rajic wants to cross over.
Who's stronger?
I'm sure the fighter is.
The ranger looks a lot stronger.
So, no acrobatics, so straight dex, right?
Well, you'll roll acrobatics. It is straight dex, right? It's still an acrobatics roll. You get advantage, though. Let's make you do better.
Oh, I have an advantage button. I'll just roll it.
Roll it again.
I go in.
Jesus.
Wow. Okay. Well,
It won't let me go in the middle.
You can drop a card to one-time chance at a reroll, or you go in the pit.
I have.
Now hold on. Cormac already has a hold of him.
I let go.
All right, what do you do, Donnie?
Well, any card will give me a reroll.
Yeah, you can drop any card for a reroll,
All right.
but it won't be an advantage or a disadvantage. Just be a straight roll.
Okay.
Okay, make it. Okay, you just barely made it. Cormac, his palms are sweaty from holding that rope and trying to get everybody across, and he clearly must have been a little nervous. You literally lose your grip on his hand. He starts to fall out over the edge. You just reflexively grab the front of his little. He's got a little harness, where he keeps his axe, over his shoulder. You just grab him by the harness and kind of swing him wide, and he kind of stumbles and falls over into that square.
You're a heavy motherfucker.
You're a sweaty little bitch.
Okay, well, you you made it. Now what?
I check out the chest.
They are empty.
Does it appear what might have been in them?
The lids are open and they are definitely empty.
Lots and lots of gold dust.
You think that there may have been rations stored in here, that what looks like dried bits of what may have once been food, like cracker, hardtack, that kind of thing. Other than that, not much. The bed has a particular smell to it.
Somebody just got laid.
Not that kind of smell.
A cobalt sex smell.
Ew.
So let's check out the doors.
Okay. You do so. You check them both out. They just swing open. There's not even there's just a vertical kind of handle, and that's about it.
Okay.
The hinges seem to open out into the next room, but you don't find anything else.
I step back here and get my bow out. They're clear.
Okay.
Open.
All right. So you push it open.
Yeah. This is different getting to go first. Boom.
Okay. So similar corridor, about 10 feet wide. It goes both forward toward what looks like another curtain, and then also to the right. You can kind of see bare shoulders that there's a door up to the north.
Up here. All right.
The ceilings are about 10 feet high here, and the walls, floor, and ceiling are all well chiseled.
Is that a door?
There's also a door down there. Yes, I forgot to mention that.
Who wants to go which way? Okay.
So there's a curtain up here as well as a door, huh?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. I checked that. That door.
Okay, hang on a second. Give me a moment.
Yeah, I suppose I'll catch up.
Wow, there's a huge delay in the Twitch feed.
Okay, Iona, you listen at that door. First of all, you check it out. It appears to be a standard door, same kind of deal, vertical brass kind of door handle. There's no lock on it. You listen at it, and a second. You hear what sounds like some kind of chatter from the other side, like somebody's trying to be quiet but still, say some stuff.
I point at the door, hold up 2 fingers, make a talking gesture with my hands.
Donnie, you can say that out loud.
I know.
I made this an 18+ channel, so it's okay.
Maybe I don't want to be that gross.
There's a
What am I
There's a-
saying?
there's a prison talk discussion, warning on there. So I move over here and draw my arrow, so I'm ready to shoot.
Okay, so you're kind of back, kind of at an angle to the door. You've got Rajic right in front of the door. Okay.
Grab my axe and let's go.
No,
What languages do you speak?
Common and Flemish, and thieves can't.
Okay. No, not at all. You are not a link. You want to try to listen? Okay. What's your? Let me take a look here. Hang on. So,
They're speaking orc.
you don't immediately hear anything, Rin. Yeah. Whatever he heard, you're not hearing now. Okay. All right. Okay. So you guys are all positioned, and you let the half orc break in the door.
Or you could just open it. It's not locked. You could just open it.
Okay. Right. So you tell me. What do you do, Donnie? You just open the door quietly?
Oh, hell no. I'm not that character this time. Open a door, rush in, axe over my head.
Okay. All right. So you go charging in through the doorway, and there's another damn curtain. But here's what I need you to do. I need you to actually, everybody gets to make an initiative check, or initiative roll, I should say.
Can this curtain have beads all over it, Tony? And there'd be like a Rastafarian guy on the other side.
Wow, my
Welcome to my dungeon, bro.
Okay, so Scotty, to roll initiative, I don't think you've done that yet. Make sure you've selected Cormac on screen. Holy cow. That's a hell of a roll for you, Palmer.
I know it. I was shocked.
Okay, so a couple options you have. If you've got your character sheet handy, Scotty, you can click the initiative, the word initiative on your character sheet. Or if you look up to the left on screen, you'll see you've got a number of macros available. You'll see abilities, DR/, well, some of these. You'll see one called init. You can also click that. Either one of those will work the same way. Wow, you rolled really well too.
Woohoo!
I have
Just like to say that, I'm happy to see that nothing changed from the last game.
Oh, it changed. I'm no longer going quick.
Hey, Tony, just to let you know, is there a way that you can not show us what's on your turn order? Because, we know that there's a giant weasel, a kobold inventor. You know what I'm saying?
You can read that? Okay.
Yeah, we can read all that stuff. Well, we could read that on the last one, or on all the games previously as well. So I don't know if I never really knew if that's something you wanted us to know, because we're already in combat and we're going to know in 10 seconds. But
okay. All right. So what do you do, Tinker?
Okay. Do we have any idea what's on the other side of the door? Kobolds, basically.
You see that Rajic just pushed the door open and now has his axe hoisted over his shoulder as he starts to drive into the room.
Okay, I'm going to come up here so I can take a look and see what's in there. It's just a little room with a curtain.
Right, I'm going to move you back here for a second so you're right behind
Okay.
Rajic. But yeah, so if you want to move in ahead of him or with him, you sure can.
I wonder if that's really a floor there, if it's another piece of canvas. A little too convenient.
It's a 10 foot by 10 foot area.
Yeah, that sounds just like that pit out front. I'm going to hold my action and ready to be able to respond when somebody else goes in.
What do you have readied?
Sword and shield.
Okay. So that now I want to go over this one more time because we game. when you ready your action, you effectively act on your reaction. So you won't get any reactions when you do this. Your reaction is effectively your readied action. Just so you know.
Yep.
Okay. All right. All right, Cormac, you're up.
I'm following Tinker's lead here and sort of readying my bow.
Okay. From that corner?
Now, let's see.
You can move through your friends.
Okay.
And you can move 30 feet.
You come over here and you can have a shot in the room.
Right there. Is that
Okay.
all right?
Yeah, so you move there and you ready your bow to take a shot at something if it comes through that curtain. Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you able to see?
I can see a little bit in there.
Okay. Well, it's supposed to be dark, and I don't think you have a light source. I think the only light source you're currently using is Iona's lantern, which is casts the light out to about 15 feet. So, okay. All right. All right. Okay. Rin, you're up.
Well, we know something's in there.
Sure. And you can click and hold to, yeah, what do you want to do? Yep. I'm going to bolt the curtain. Okay. Okay. Is that a 2-hit roll? All right, make a roll.
It's a curtain.
New light source.
Right. Just don't roll a 1 or, if you roll a 20, maybe something's so like that. Okay. Which square were you dropping the firebolt into?
Left.
That one right there. Nice. Okay. Roll damage for the firebolt. Are you kidding me? Okay. Okay, that's hilarious. Let's see.
Man, that's a dangerous crit right there.
You see a neat hole go right through that curtain, giving you just a barest visibility into the room, and you see what appears to be like a form kind of just fall away and down. And you hear a ah!
With 3 points.
3-pointer. All right,
Yeah, we
let's
gotta start
down here like lots of like chittering, barking noises, and you're over there. Okay, that's your action. You've taken a full action. Okay. Okay. Well, stuff's about to go down. All right. So. All right. The curtain basically gets torn down, so it's not really there anymore. You see laying on the ground on the other side of the curtain is a dead kobold whose chest is on fire. Wow, that's really difficult. Oh man, I'm really having trouble with this. Okay.
Ren, is that your weasel?
No, it is not. Okay, this thing tries to take a bite at you from around the corner, Rajic, but it's going to be at a bit of a disadvantage, and he misses, even with your pathetic armor class.
Your roll is showing up, Tony.
What's that?
Your roll is showing up.
Wow, man, I'm just not with it today, am I? Damn. Let me check the rest of these guys. Oh, I think this is one I set for a long. Like I created a. Okay. Yep. Right, and just check this other guy here too. Give me a moment. Apologies, dudes.
Yep.
You are in the basement of the water treatment plant, yes, or the water works. This guy pops in right here. He's a kobold like others, but he's got crisscross with strange bandoliers, and he's got like at his side he's got like an interesting basket looking thing, and he pulls from a pouch what looks like a little clay pot sort of thing, almost like a little deal, and he just wings it right into the room.
I didn't know Wendy was playing.
All right. Oh, that's pathetic. That is absolutely pathetic. All right.
That was rude.
Okay, Rajic. This thing lands right at your feet, and fire immediately kind of sizzles and comes into being, and it singes the inside of your thigh for 1 point of fire damage. All right, Edda, you're up.
Oh man, I don't even know if I can really get in there.
You can't really see in there, can you?
I'm gonna move in here, and I can see a portion of that kobold inventor.
Okay. How much of him can you see? Less than half.
Less than half.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay. Well, I don't think that requires a 2.
No.
Saving throws.
I'm gonna yell, "You look like a Wendy" at the kobold inventor. So.
And it's a charisma save, or what is it again?
See, now I really don't get that that reference, but.
He looks infuriated. His face turns red. He screams.
Yeah, that's enough.
Whatever it was, he seemed to understand it. Okay. All right, Iona, what do you do?
Can I shoot him in his basket?
Can
I shoot the basket?
You may at disadvantage.
Bam.
All right. Yeah, you shoot. Actually, what you do is you shoot on the basket itself. It doesn't actually do any damage. But as it goes past him, the arrow shoots the leather lead. The basket drops. Your arrow drops into the already smoldering corpse of the kobold behind it, which doesn't even move. And as the little basket drops, it kind of breaks open, like it was almost intended to break open, and centipedes swarm out of it all over him. Okay. He screams now, not only with rage, but what sounds like fear. Okay. And the other guy. All right. He comes over to here. And let's see. He throws a dagger at Rajic, missing terribly, and then he dodges back over here, out of view. Okay. Bare Shoulders, you're finally up.
Okay. This little guy right here, he's a kobold, right? He's in the shadow.
He is an incredibly big weasel. Like he's literally, he probably weighs as much a man almost.
Oh, well, we're just going to attack him. So the floor looks solid, right?
Well, I mean, he's as big as you. I mean, you clearly would have caved the floor in had he moved there. But he
All right.
didn't move into that square that you're currently standing in. You take a chance, and it holds.
All right. I attack the weasel.
Okay.
I pop the weasel.
Pop goes the weasel because the weasel goes pop.
Okay, you hit it.
Oh, I forgot rage.
You want to rage as a bonus action?
How many do I have? I get 2 per day?
Well, it's not 2 rounds. It's twice per day. You
Twice
can
per day for 1 minute
actively
each.
rage. Yep.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm not used to playing this barbarian. So
Okay.
then it gets the extra 2 points in, right?
Yes, it does 11 points of damage. You crush the weasel. You cleave it right between the eyes, and it goes down. It just like a felled ox. It just drops. It's just done.
Cool. Can I go, Tony?
Yeah, you've been holding your action. In fact,
Yep.
so can you, Cormac. You can take a shot if you like.
I want to go into here if I can. Since this guy is dead,
Yep.
I can move to there, correct?
You sure can. Now, keep in mind, the guy next to you, the guy that you've just stepped up next to, is screaming as centipedes are now crawling all over his body.
Interesting. All right, I'm going to take a smite at him.
Okay.
And let's see here. There we go. Long sword. I
Okay.
miss.
Swing and miss. Okay. I'll just mention, Scotty, you've readied your action. All you have to do is tell me, I want to take my action now.
All right, so I want to take my action. Can I shoot the Cobalt Inventor there? Can I get him?
Yeah, how much of him can you see? About half or less?
I can see the whole circle.
You can see all of them. Okay. Okay. And you, okay, yeah, go ahead, take a shot.
All right. Let's see. Got a longbow here.
Okay. That'll be a hit. And then what you do is, Scotty, on screen, you see where you got the 18 and the 20 and it says.
Yep.
Okay, just click on the word longbow and it will add the damage.
Ah.
There you did. Wow, nice.
Good lick.
Did you just do max damage? I think you did.
Nice.
Okay, well, he stops screaming as you put an arrow down his gullet, and you see Tinker. The arrow protrudes from the back of his throat, and he crumbles. Centipede's still crawling all over him and biting him furiously.
That's cool. They can chew on him all day long.
Okay. All right, we're now at the top of the order. You may go again, Tinker.
All righty, I'm going to move into the room. Let's see. 5, 10. So I can do a 5, 10, 15. I think that's a good spot right there. And I'm going to attack this guy.
Okay. He screams in fear. What do you think?
Does he speak Orcish?
No.
Okay. Then I don't care what he says. 19.
He says, "Chuhoy, chuhoy." All right.
Chewing gum, no got.
That's right.
You number 10 dinky dow.
Okay.
Tubuku.
You cut him. You cut him. Kind of. At an angle, and tear right through his shoulder. Blood just was spurting out of his neck, and you disembowel him, and he goes down in a heap.
Good deal.
Okay.
This room is clear.
It appears to be so. Yes.
Room's clear, guys.
You see that there's a cage in one corner, and you can see there's a little bit of rushes left that were there and some feces. You think that the weasel was probably kept in that cage.
Okay. That's probably a pretty good pelt, guys. Anybody knows how to skin it?
Let's take a quick 5-minute break. We'll go get a drink, and we'll jump right back in about 5 minutes. Sound good?
Okay, sounds good.
All right. All right. Who's Buckarama? Anybody we know?
No.
Do you talk shit?
All right. We about returned. So, and now a word from our sponsors. Tonight's gaming festivities are brought to you by the fine people at Hoops Brewing. Where tonight I will be drinking a Hefeweizen from this giant oil can.
You should send me some of those.
Oh, nice. We really got sponsors? Cool.
Let that settle a moment. All right.
It's a good idea. Beer time.
We can see you hiding back there. But she can't hear us because he's got his headset.
Right.
Oh, apparently she can hear.
I shall use my Indian Hills Community College beer koozie I found.
Holy crap.
I know. For a dry campus, they sold beer koozies in the...
I don't believe it was supposed to be a beer koozie. It was just, for your soda in your dorm room.
No, that's a long neck, dude.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's a long neck koozie.
It's got the zipper on it?
That's the one. I bet there aren't many of those left.
I didn't think there were many of them that got bought.
I saw it and I'm like, I gotta have one. It's like my freshman year. the third freshman year.
I got you beat. I had 4 of those.
If I keep taking this freshman year, I'll get it eventually.
Yeah, but I was legendary freshman.
All right. Let's see. Do we have Palmer? All right. We're still waiting for me.
Apparently not.
We have Joe.
I'm always here, always ready.
Okay.
That's what she said.
You wish.
My freshman year.
Did Flash bring the stream down?
Nope. I still see it.
I'm still seeing it.
For some reason, it's saying offline to me. You're doing it under X Ninja Flash X?
No. It's under Vorpal DM. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll catch Palmer up.
Calendar of the day, yes. Lovely.
Oh, nice. Okay. So yeah, you guys are in you're in a storage room where the weasel was stored. There's a little bit of blood on the floor, and when you investigate the weasel, it looks a lot like the weasel maybe had been kind of abused in its training.
I'm back.
Good, we got everybody. There does not appear to be much of any sort of additional value here. The containers look like they may have contained food at some point, and but all of it's been removed.
Okay.
Did you? Oh, to the one that's dead. Yeah, it goes over and goes a bit, and it thinks back to you. You know, if you ever think you're going to beat me like this one has been treated, he goes, "We're quits."
I peeked through the curtain just at the edge of the wall to make sure that something's not coming down the hallway.
Okay. I assume you want to do so quietly. Make a stealth roll.
I will try, but my rolling has not worked out well for me tonight.
Okay. You just barely peek the curtain back, and let's see here. Yeah, you get a little bit of a view into the room. You're able to determine that it looks like the other curtain directly in front of it maybe leads down a looks like maybe you can just barely make out like what might be some boxes, crates, or pallets in the room. Looks like it's the far wall looks like roughly 20 feet away. It's the same kind of stonework floor and wall that you're able to see so far, or that you have seen so far.
Are we going to go through the curtain, guys?
I was just making sure we weren't getting snuck up on from the other side. I'm just, while you guys were checking out the room.
Excuse me.
Did they search the bodies?
So the two of the kobolds had slings. Unfortunately, they're sized for smaller people. Everyone here would have difficulty wielding them effectively, but they each do have 10 good sling stones. One of them winged a dagger at you, Rajic, and missed, and it's laying on the wall, really pretty much under your feet. So there's a dagger there. The other one had a dagger still in its belt. Now the one with all the interesting trinkets, he's a bit more of a he's a bit more interesting as far as what he's got. Who's searching him over? Okay. Well, you find another flask on his belt that has it's like a tin. It's actually a glass flask, and inside of it is a mostly transparent liquid of some kind. If you unstopper it, the fumes are bad. There's an earthenware pot that he was also holding at his side that has a tightly sealed cap on it. He also was carrying on his back. He had like a stick, like a long stick. And as you look at it more closely, there's a scorpion tied to it. It's a 5 foot long pole with a scorpion on the end. The scorpion is alive. The scorpion is alive. Yep, it's a scorpion on a stick.
That sounds like lunch.
Yep. Now, apparently he didn't have.
I look at Rajic and I say, "Dare you to eat it?" I'd like to use persuasion.
Let's see. Hang on a second. Where's Iona? Okay, never mind.
He's not convinced.
Ren, yeah, evidently not. Ren, he also had a backpack on, and it appears to be like cinched up and made of like some sort of canvas. It's got an odd shape to it, and as your hand just barely touches the backpack, you sense a light vibration from the backpack. Well, do you put your ear close to it to get listen to it?
Is that a D-size vibration or a C-size vibration?
God.
You said it. I do not disagree.
All right. Yeah, well, he didn't fall backward. He kind of fell. And the bag is intact. You felt that vibration get closer, and yeah, you hear a buzzing, kind of an angry buzzing. A what? Not like rattling, more like buzzing.
It's another one of his bombs.
Open it. Come on. You know you want to.
Things that sting. Let me out of this room if you're going to open that damn thing.
Okay. Okay. Scotty, you can I'm just giving you a few little hints here. You can make a history roll to recall information about species enemies, and you may do so at advantage.
Okay. History, you say?
Yeah. I mean, I doubt you have much of a skill there, but you gain advantage. Okay. You roll well enough. You recall enough information. There's a particular type of kobold. You might call like a tinker or an inventor or whatever. And they're often the ones that create the most interesting traps and some of the most interesting weapons. And you're pretty sure that you've stumbled upon one of them. And yes, they really like to find interesting ways to use vermin and things in their natural surroundings. You wouldn't be surprised if there was a damn beehive or some kind of crazy thing like a wasp nest inside of that backpack.
I relay this information to my comrades.
Save it, and we can use it to throw in a room when we find some more.
Okay. Okay, Ren, you have a wasp nest in a backpack.
Stand in front of me again. I'm gonna shake it.
Stand still. I'm going to hit that thing. Okay, so that's that. That's basically what you find in the room. Iona, you've been keeping an eye on that corridor. You don't see me come across your field of view in there. Seems like it's been pretty quiet.
Okay.
Let's go.
I slipped through.
Okay, down the curtain. A moment. Okay, yeah, sure enough. I mean, it's the same kind of stonework, same kind of corridor. Really, that's like a pallet and a couple of small boxes. Nothing of value. You're pretty sure you're looking at the other side of the curtain over there. All right, and you have a long hallway. Okay, Rajic, you go barreling down the corridor.
Yeah. New character.
I move slowly, watching the floor.
Okay. Okay. You approach the door, looking at the floor. You're not seeing anything so far.
Okay. Well, then I check the door.
Okay. The door appears to have a standard, vertical latch brass, just like handle, just like the other doors. It opens into the next room. You don't see any obvious to you. I mean, obvious to you is a whole different story than obvious to other people. But you don't see any obvious signs of traps, tampering, or other sorts of things.
I move up and get down on the floor and try and look under the door and listen to what might be in the next room.
Okay. You hear nothing actually, aside just from the sounds of being below ground. The ambient sounds of stonework down here.
Okay. I move back here and ready the bow, and I'm like, go ahead.
You open the door, Rajic?
I open the door.
Okay. Oops, thought I got that. In a second. Okay, you see now the next room. It's a pretty long room. You're looking at more like 30 to 35 feet long, plus another corridor south. There appears to be a door, double doors in the west wall, and another door in the north wall. Okay, Rajic, you move across there. When you do, I'm going to need you to make a athletics test, please. Or I'm sorry, acrobatics test, I should say. Acrobatics, please.
Yeah, I'm going in the hole.
Can I give him Bardic Inspiration now?
Hey, nailed it.
Oh, never mind. Don't need to.
Okay, give me a moment. Same situation occurs. You put a foot on a corner of what must have been a very, very thin wooden frame holding a piece of starched canvas painted to look like the floor and covered with, the just loose bits of rubble to kind of match. You notice your mistake just a moment too late. Your foot goes through, you about go down, and you stumble into the square to the north of you as the framework kind of, you rip it loose, it starts to go down in the hole, and you shake it off your foot, and it drops down into a 20-foot deep pit.
Found it.
Is there anything out down at the bottom, Tony?
The frame.
That's the frame. Oh, and whatever might be underneath of the frame.
The crap that fell out of my pants. All right. Toss me that rope.
Do it.
All right.
And I make room.
Okay. Who wants to cross using the rope?
I'll do it.
Okay, Sean. It looks like you go across. Okay. Make a roll, Mike.
Yep. Acrobatics again?
Yep.
Your acrobatics roll to work your way around it. Now, the last person's not going to be able to do the same thing. Oh, my God. Okay.
I hold on tight.
Okay, so you're holding the rope. You go down, or you start to go down using the rope. Do you want to drop a card or anything like that?
Sure, I don't want to fall 20 feet. I will drop the card. Let me do just put it out on the deck like that. Okay.
Okay. All right, so you drop the card and you want to do go ahead and do a reroll. It'll just be whatever's in the left.
Acrobatics.
Okay. You
Flying broom.
all right, let's get rid of that.
So
Okay,
I made it across with a 20, correct?
you did. You're fine. And you have to blow a card to Palmer, but you're fine too.
That's what the cards are for.
All right, give me just a second here.
Man, we're blowing through cards left and right already.
On what? Not falling to our doom.
That's the one.
It'll hurt just a little.
Bad juju.
Tw- 20-foot drop for Stod would have been like, oh.
Yeah, really.
Okay. All right, Scotty, you also are about to fall into the hole.
Shit.
Did you drop
Grab
a card already?
No, I sort of threw it away on accident.
Okay, well then we'll consider it to be gone, and you'll get one blowing the card.
I could try again.
You can try again.
Fuck.
Still going in the hole.
Damn. Wait a minute. Okay, you're using the rope, right? Or is Ren holding the rope on the other side?
Hopefully.
Well, somebody has to if you're using the rope. Okay, never mind. You did not like only a 5 as long as you had the rope there to help you. So you still have a card. Let me deal one out to you here real quick.
Okay.
Since you dropped it, I thought that was somebody else's card here. All right, let me deal one to Scotty. Okay, I thought I could do that. There you are. Okay. Okay, you got a card back. Okay, so you're over here now. Is somebody going to stand on the other side and give him help so that he can make it with advantage?
As soon as he wraps it around his neck, I pull hard.
Okay, so Cormac is providing you help if you want to go down to the south. So make an acrobatics check with advantage. Oh yeah, well I guess that worked. Okay, so you make it across. You're fine. You don't fall into the pit. Okay, Tinker, you got your back to a door. Iona, you're near the double door. Cormac and Ren, you're able to see to the south that the passage goes another 40 feet or so, and then it winds its way back south and to the left. Yeah, no
Do I hear
worries.
anything on the other side of this door, Tony?
You do not. Sounds quiet.
How is it closed?
Appears to be just be another one of those brass, handle.
And hinges and door handles.
You guys want me to try the door?
Go on in.
Okay, I will, Tony.
Okay, so you're going to go ahead and open the door. All right.
Yep, I open it. Shield ready.
Okay. You now hear what sounds like kind of this rhythmic kind of thrumming kind of noise. It's low and slow, kind of a whoosh, whoosh, whoosh,
Like a bellows?
kind of like a bellows, like the most similar, little
Or a
similar
water
to
pump.
that, or water pumps.
Okay, I'll step into the side here and listen again. That's all I hear.
Yeah. Are you actively listening?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check then.
Perception. No, not bad.
Well, that's a 5.
Yeah. I don't hear shit.
You're lost in the corridors. You're like, I think I hear a rhythmic sound. Oh yeah, it's my heart beating really hard in my ears.
Yeah, really.
Okay, yeah. So that's that. Anybody else?
I keep an eye on these other doors.
Somebody got a light?
Yeah, I hand you a cigarette.
I lights all my
Okay.
bitches smokes.
I'm going with him.
Okay.
You gonna hold the torch?
Yeah, I can do that.
Who has a torch?
I do. Take out a torch, light it, and hand it to Ada.
Okay. One moment, and I will give you a light source.
Dark vision is so handy. It's amazing in here. Riches everywhere.
Are you? Well, actually, hang on. I didn't get that right.
Target rich environment.
Okay. So everybody able to see better now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You see a couple pallets off to the side over here. Some kind of machinery, perhaps, sitting on the pallets. A couple greasy rags. There's grating in the floor, a small one. Otherwise, nothing.
I'm gonna step carefully this way, Tony.
Okay.
Testing the floor as on each square that I cross.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, no worries. So far, you don't run into any pressure plates or loose flooring. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna move over here to the west, Tony.
Okay. Etta, as you look down that corridor, you see, it's probably, the corridor is at least 55 feet long, and you're able to see that there is machinery kind of nested into these alcoves. And they appear to be capped with steel, and there's little hatches that you can use to kind of open them up and probably work on them. But you hear what sounds like kind of like almost like a whooshing bellows or pumping sort of noise that comes at irregular intervals. Although there is
Each one of these are like an accordion style bellow. Is that what you're saying? Like
kind of, yeah. They move up and down. Yep, the tops are capped in steel.
Water pumps.
I wanna check out the drains. It looks like that are on there.
Okay, make an investigation roll. Okay. What is it you're hoping to find out about them?
I'm gonna see if they go to like rooms below, if there's actually something below us, or if it just looks like it drains into nothing.
Yeah, they're pretty small, so it's difficult to tell from here.
Okay.
Okay, Sean, you're trying to be quiet, or what do you?
Just, being stealthy over here by myself and apparently not doing a great job.
Okay. All right, so you guys have slowly moved around a large room there. Tinker, you think that this room may have been used to work on things. I mean, there's loose tools lying around and greasy rags. Otherwise, there's not much in here right now. You kind of have the sense that it's been cleared out.
Okay.
Next room.
Are we up to what is causing that bellows sound?
Yeah. Those, like, what you're adjacent to, it actually kind of looks like an accordion, and there's some sort of mechanism that's set into the ceiling that pushes the top metal piece up and down, and then there's like a more flexible skin with like a wire frame that literally is creating this kind of bellows action. But you do see that a little bit of water seems to leak out around the edges, not enough to pool up anywhere, and you think maybe that's what the drains are for.
Okay, so it's an imperfect device. Continue to move slowly along, checking the floor as I go, Tony.
Okay. Yeah, you make it all the way down to the end, and there's no issues with the floor. And you find in totality 6 of these pumps.
Okay. No other way out of here?
Not that you can see, no.
Okay. Well, I'm going to retrace my steps because I know I don't have to worry about falling through anything there.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah, it's the pumps.
You feel as though you've successfully, kind of walked the length of the entire room, and there's really nothing to this area other than it is the pump. I mean, it's the true engine of the waterworks.
Okay.
So as they're all coming back, I investigate the door.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's a standard double door, much like others. You don't see any signs of tampering, traps, or locks.
All right. I crack it open just a little bit.
Okay. You look through. It appears to be empty. Room is maybe 30 feet long, 15 feet wide. Was used for storage at this point now. Looks like most everything has been cleared out at the end.
Anything in these crates?
Nope, they're empty.
All right. Go down here and peek around the corner.
Okay. You run into a patch where the stonework appears to be a little, but otherwise it's the same type of stonework. You see that it takes to the left down as you get a little further.
Start using the axe head to tap the floor as I go now. My lesson.
Okay. It makes noise. It's not super loud, but it's distinctive.
Better than falling.
Yeah. Okay. So you're moving slowly. Okay. You guys get all the way down to that corner with no trouble. Okay. Rajic, as you're around the corner, you see opens out into a kind of a corridor. You're able to see there are pillars kind of maybe holding a ceiling up, but whatever this chamber was, at this point, you think now it's really just more of an entryway between various passageways.
Yep, and I see stairs.
unless I see you moving like long, assume that you're moving slowly, checking the floor, that sort of thing.
You bet.
All
20
right.
feet's a long way down.
We're going up, down, or right?
I just listened at the stairs.
I stopped moving.
Okay. The stairs go up. They go up for, quite a ways, 20, 30 feet, maybe more.
Okay. I move over here, listen down this hallway.
Can I? Has anybody inspected the pillars yet?
Okay, you listen at this hallway. You hear very, very faintly, Iona, what sounds like digging, like scratching, digging. That kind of sound.
I point at the weasel and point down the hallway.
Corridor seems about the same as the rest. Are you taking control of his friend? Okay, the weasel moves up to that corner, looks to the south. There's another curtain down there, one of those heavy crushed velvet curtains. Okay, ahead of you, as you head further east, you can see what appears to be a set of double doors. A little bit different. This door appears to have a handle latch, kind of moving like this, that you would turn to open the door. Yeah, a typical latch that's kind of horizontal that you turn to open the door. That's what it looks like on both sides.
Straight bar knobs.
Iona didn't necessarily specify. He just kind of pointed to the general area of the east. Okay, move down to the curtain. Okay, you nose your way underneath of it. Okay, you move into a room, or at least you peek your head under the, Gwillem does, and it looks like a fairly large room, also used for storage, filled with lots of boxes and crates. They've all been torn open, and I don't know. Do you approach them? Okay. Yeah, a couple of them are turned on their sides and appear to be empty. No people, no movement. About there, through Gwillem's senses, you start to also hear this very faint, and occasionally it sounds like rocks clunking against rocks. Very, very faint, though. It's difficult to tell. It's so faint, it's difficult to tell. Okay? Okay. You can now, you're on the other side of the curtain. You can move as you like.
So I move down here and check out the doors.
Okay. The door has a latch. That in and of itself is interesting. It's different than every other door. It's not made of glass. It looks like it's made of kind of pretty crude ironwork, and it's been set into the heavy wooden door.
So let's make sure it's not trapped.
Okay, you look it over, and something doesn't feel right about the set of doors.
So what you're saying is I need to make a roll. For my investigation for looking for traps.
If you'd like to make a roll, you sure can. Okay.
Not as good, but
yeah. The biggest thing is your spidey sense is going off. There's some you can't quite spot what it is. There's not a traditional trap that you would look at. Like there's no keyhole with like a poison needle or anything like that. You look around the edges of the door frame. You don't see any obvious trip wires or other sorts of things that would get tripped. Whatever it is, you're not able to spot what it might be. But you just something's off about the thing.
that's what I would say. I'd
Do you take the time to cast it ritually? Okay. Guys,
yeah,
wait
we're
around.
not pressed.
You wait around patiently while he does it, and you cast it as a ritual, and you detect no magic.
All right, I go try to unlock it.
Well, like I said, there's no lock. It's just a like a door latch that it's not like a knob. It's more like the handle latch. You just turn it open.
So I open the door.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. You what happens is that which one do you open? The left or the right? There's two doors.
The one in front of me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You grab it and it falls off in your hand, revealing an opening.
The door just falls away?
No, the latch, the handle just comes off in your hand.
Oh.
Peek through the hole.
Okay, so I look.
Okay, it's dark on the other side. It looks like it was a.
Try my handle.
Well, I got a hooded lantern, so I just point it in there.
That's right. You do have a hooded lantern, don't you? Okay. You you move the hooded door, the hooded lantern up to the edge of the lock, so you can kind of get your eye where you can kind of see in there, and it's nothing that you know itself or that little hollow in there, but what you do notice is that the hooded lantern itself, the little wick or whatever, it kind of sputters and it starts to flare like really brightly, and then a moment later you're like, oh, wait a minute. And then, boom, there's a big-ass explosion as some sort of colorless, odorless gas evidently ignites around you. Colorless? I'd bet my life on it.
It was good knowing you guys.
It's like a flash that hits from your lantern, and it just whoosh, it blows the lantern all to hell. And the two of you.
Oh yes, I'm just outside.
Can I mend that as it explodes?
Let's say again.
I said, can I mend that as it explodes? Just put it right back together.
Right. Right. I'm gonna give you, both of you, a dexterity saving throw. Neither one of you make it. Okay.
So what's your next character?
All right, your hooded lantern blows, shattering, sending shards of glass in all directions and scorching you for 6 points of fire damage.
Both of us?
Yep, you both take 6 points. 6 points of fire damage.
It did just about do me in.
I'm starting to not feel good.
All right. A moment after that, of course, the fire, what you're able to see, that all goes out. But what it does do, the force of the whole thing does blow the doorway open.
Excellent.
And you see a set of stairs heading down. It was loud too.
I say we go down.
Which down? Down the stairs or down the hallway?
Down the hallway.
I can't get past her.
Is there a curtain? All right. So I lift the bottom of the curtain and check the floor on the other side.
Yeah, you take a quick look through the area. You don't spot now the kind of telltale signs of their kind of little pit trap cover that they created. Okay, so you move into the room.
Yep.
Iona, are you all right?
No.
Would you accept some healing?
That would be marvelous.
All right, my first time. Let me try this. I click on the thing that says lay on hands, Tony.
You just basically tell them how much of what you're able.
Okay, let me check.
Should be 5 points, isn't it?
Healing
level.
power. Restore a number of hit points equal to your paladin level times 5. So that's 5 points. Take 5.
Is there another curtain down here?
Hang on a second. Let's see here. A moment. Everybody hang on a minute. Nobody move. Nobody move. Knock it off.
Etta, stay close with that light.
Oh, God, she's terrible. That's right. Okay. All right. Okay, everybody roll initiative.
Holy crap.
Woo!
Okay, everybody got their knit rolled?
Yep.
Okay. Cormac, you notice as people start to pour around the corner up there.
No.
Well, we did just, make a nice large sound.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Edda, you don't notice shit.
Oh, hello.
So, Cormac, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna try to the Cobalt Inventor to the left, top left of the giant weasel. Kobolds are humanoid, right?
Kobolds are humanoid, so yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll shoot him. The weasel to other people.
I'm trying to remember here. Was you rolled initiative? Did you do so with advantage? Take a quick look at your roll here. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. You rolled
I'm first anyway.
20. Yeah, so it wasn't going to get any better than that anyway. Okay, so you take a shot at the weasel,
Yep.
or at the kobold next to the weasel.
The that one right there.
You do.
How do I make that circle again, Tony?
You click and just kind of hold. It's kind of like that's how you ping the map.
Okay, that dude.
Perfect. Yes, you gain an additional 2 points of damage.
Gotta hit him first.
Got to hit him first. All right, so you see him, you take a shot. That'll be enough to hit him. Roll the damage. So it's actually 10 points of damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You sink an arrow deep into his thigh.
Which one did he shoot? The one that's right behind me?
This one.
No, that one right there, the kobold. It's in bad shape. You see, it staggers back from the shot to the Cormac. Do you move?
Oh, I can move too?
Yeah.
No, I'm good where I'm at.
Let me take a look at.
Man, I am way down the net too. I'm going to get lit up.
Unfortunately, Radric, you're around the corner and you don't get an action this round. Sorry. This guy back here, he swings.
One of my languages Iridian. What is that?
What's the language?
Yeah.
It's another human language.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So this kobold back here, he's swinging a sling, and he wings it back at Edda, since she's not paying attention, unfortunately. Let's see, your armor class is a 12. He whaps you for 4 points of damage, Edda. Are you there, Joe?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
I'm down to 6.
You took 4 points of sling damage. Okay, Ren, let me take a look
Oh
at you.
no, my kryptonite.
All right, Ren, you don't know anything right now. Okay. You, however, Tinker, noticed right as Weasel comes bounding around the corner, jaws wide, going for the bard.
Okay. Shout out kobolds and move in to here and swing at the weasel.
Okay.
And whopping 10
Not enough to hit it.
figures.
Okay. Do you want to do any more moving? You'd provoke an opportunity attack from the one north of you if you did, of course.
I'll just stay where I am then.
Okay. The one north of you, staggers heavily from the shot that he had a similar 5-foot long pole with a scorpion at the end of it, and he swings the end at you mightily.
How are we on a 10 and I haven't gone yet?
You did not make the surprise roll.
Oh, I didn't know we made a roll.
It was passive. You didn't tell me you were looking for anything.
Okay.
That's fully aware. So we're using your passive.
I'm not used to not knowing things.
Okay. Palmer, the kobold in front of you swings his stick. You try to step back, but the scorpion lands its stinger, and it gets stuck in your chainmail. And doesn't actually touch you.
Well, that's good. I like that.
But you do take a point of damage from the just from the stick hitting you.
Okay.
Iona, you are aware.
All right. I'll move up to here. This guy's wounded.
He's difficult to see around the Tinker, but you saw Cormac just loose an arrow.
So if I shoot at him in combat, then I have a difficulty?
No.
Okay.
Well, let me defer to Flash for a moment. Flash, I have not found any rules about shooting into a melee. Have you? Yeah,
I have to get my
right
backstab.
Yeah, that's what you're looking to do, is to stab that dude. Okay.
$17 hit.
It does.
10 points.
And you brain pan him. He goes down.
All right.
Excellent.
I try to hide.
You want to hide behind that crate as your bonus action?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Poof.
All right. Edda, you just got whacked right between the shoulder blades with this stone. You wheel around, and there's this weasel, but you don't have to react. You just can't this round.
I can't. Oh, I can't react. Okay.
No, you sure can't. Okay. The other guy, let's see what he's going to do. See you later. All right. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Give me a moment. I gotta make a quick roll here. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. Okay. The wall next to you, Tinker, explodes as this earthenware pot smacks against it, dribbling green slime all over the wall, which is now working its way down the wall, dribbling something that's causing the wall to smoke.
Oh, God. Stay away from that stuff. I'm glad he didn't hit me with it.
Okay, so that's that. And the weasel then attacks you, Edda. Goes in for a bite.
Okay. I don't know if you're looking at my AC from before, but I didn't have my studded leather armor put in there. It's a 14 now.
Okay. Yeah, he rolled a 15 the first time. This one hits too, and you take 4 points of damage. Are you still up?
Yeah, I'm still up. I'm just very, very hurt.
Okay. Okay, so you're bloodied. The weasel bites into you and leaves a hell of a mark streaming down your leg. All right, top of the round. Everybody is now fully aware.
Wait, was the weasel the one that attacked me last time, Tony?
Say that again, Joe?
Was the weasel the one that attacked me last time?
No.
Okay.
All right, Scotty, what do you want Cormac to do?
Whack that or shoot that guy.
The one in the back? No, that one there. Okay. You recognize it as another one of those kind of inventor type that seems to carry a bunch of stuff. You plow a longbow shot right or an arrow right into it.
Ah.
For 7 points of damage. Okay, you hit him kind of in the side, and he screams. Okay.
Flee, you fiends! In the chance that they may speak common.
Okay, you stay put or do you move?
I stay put.
Okay. All right, Rajic, you're finally kind of aware that there.
Okay. Who looks hurt? Well, we're going to go for this guy right here and pitch a javelin at him.
Edda looks terrible. The weasel has been savaging your leg.
Oh, if I come, I can't get one square up, so I'll have the javelin from here at the weasel.
Okay, you toss a javelin at the weasel. Okay, roll.
You can get up there, Donnie.
I only got 30, and that was my 30.
5, 10, 15. You're at 20 right where you're at, aren't you?
Yeah,
I was right here. 5,
no, you weren't.
10.
No, you weren't. You were up one square up to the right. You were right there.
Yeah, you definitely can move further if you want to close from melee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can get right up there.
I guess we'll re-roll that.
You're gonna grade out. Well, that's fine. You can roll. That it's gonna work for either. But roll. Go ahead and pop the great axe and then do the great axe damage. That's fine.
11.
So you can, as a bonus action, say you've raged and get the additional.
No, I'm going to save it.
Going to save it still. Okay. All right. That was enough to drop the weasel completely. You bite the great. You swing right over its head and bury it right into its back, and it goes still immediately. It's absolutely done. Okay. All right. And you could move further if you wanted, I think.
Well, I only got to move at 30.
That was 25. You can move right up over the weasel.
If you wanted to.
Okay. Yep. I blocked the road.
Oh, hang on. Let me move it to the back since for whatever reason it there you go. Okay. All right. So that kobold right there, he winds up another sling and wings it at, let's see. Wings it at Rajic. That's a hit. And that's the most damage you can do with a sling. He catches you right between the eyes, and you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Boom!
Ow!
He pops you hard.
Yep, I'm about done.
And he hightails it. He runs off down the corridor to the right. Okay, Ren, you're up. Okay. You're going to sleep the last one? Okay. He slips dreamlessly into slumber. Actually, I think he has to make a. No, he doesn't. It's just number of hit points. What are you rolling?
It rolled it. 16 hit points.
Yeah, it rolled it for you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he just kind of slips bonelessly down to the floor. Do you move? Okay. Tinker, you're up.
How far can kobolds run?
You don't know.
All right. 5, 15, 20, 25. Hello, kobold.
Ow!
See if I can whoop him. Bam!
You hit him hard.
11 points on a kobold.
Oh my goodness! You just lopped his head off.
You cut him starting at the neck all the way down. You end up somehow lopping the tail off and opening up his entire backside.
Yuck.
Nasty crap all over the place. He screams horribly, loudly, echoing down all the corridors. Okay, he has no action. All right, Iona, you're up.
So I just double move up to here.
That's a double move for you? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. You know Rin well enough to know that he's done this sort of thing before, and what he's done is really just put it to.
Right, I'm getting ready to tie it up.
Yeah, you don't have any spellcraft dice, but you do know what he does just because you've been friends for so long.
No, we haven't got to question him yet.
Okay,
Who can speak kobold?
Edda, you are in.
I know somebody who can.
Edda, you are in bad shape. What do you want to do?
I'm going to go ahead and cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
Nice.
That'll help. Okay. He is unconscious. Okay. Weasel's done. Cormac, you're up.
What are you looking like, Radric?
I got 2 left.
Okay, I'll get you next round.
All right.
I am going to move up here with my bow ready in case any more kobolds come running down the hall.
Okay. Go ahead and move. If it's more than 30, it's a double move, and you're not able to ready your action. It's just a.
Okay.
Whoop, looks like you're stuck in a wall there. Where were you trying to be? Like right here?
I was trying to be right.
Okay, so you just move up with the bow. You're not ready to take an action, cover in both directions.
Okay.
Okay, Radric, you stay still to let the beautiful woman heal your wounds.
Of course I do.
Okay. All right, so we'll stop with the initiative. You see that Iona has started to pull out rope to tie up the creature next to it. Cormac, you're able to determine as you get close, it's definitely not dead, and it looks like Iona knows it and intends to tie it up.
Okay. I'm down with that.
All right, so what do you guys do?
What does this kobold have on it?
So it's still got a sling. It's got like 8 stones left.
Does it have a dagger or anything?
Some worms, some mud, and sticks.
No. It's got
Those like pots of earthenware pots.
Yeah, so this guy right here that got downed, and this one right here, they have a variety of items on them. The one that Tinker is next to, it just has like a dagger, about 8 sling stones left, a sling. What else? And that's about it.
Take that stuff.
Okay.
No use leaving it here for another one to come along and find it.
Okay. Now the others, they have more of those things. Like you, each of them actually has a 5-foot being attached to it, so that it can like smack somebody with it and try to inflict them with a stinger. There's one of them has, unlike the basket of centipedes, this one has like a small cage, and cramped into it is what looks like a black and white furred creature.
Oh God. Keep that covered.
As in a skunk? Oh my
It's a
god!
skunk in a cage.
Skunk in a cage. You find another wasp bag.
Can I try doing animal handling on the skunk?
In the other room.
So, should we just take a short rest, or should I actually blow my last spell slot to heal Ragic?
We could probably take a short rest here.
Works for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you want to find a room to kind of hole up in to catch a break?
Yeah, we get back up to that closet.
Okay, well where do you guys head to?
Back to this closet.
Oh, the one that was kind of just kind of a dead end, its own little chamber.
Right. What do I need to be able to create a trap? Is that my thieves' tools?
Well, one you'd need the right equipment.
Okay, so I need a cord and one of these explosive pots. One of these pots full of nasty bugs.
Well, like the most obvious choice would be to like do the what do I want to say? I think one of you like a trap of some kind. You could lay it like right on the other side of the door, so if they came in, they tripped it. You know, like doesn't one of you have one of those? Like that'd be the quickest thing to do.
Right. I just want to put it in this hallway here.
Okay.
You know, just around the corner here, so that if they come through the corner, it falls down, and then you can hear them screaming from the stinging, biting insect, whatever they are.
Okay. Yeah. You guys throw one right around the corner. So step on it. It'll be loud, obnoxious. It's kind of like basically like a bear trap. I want to say either Donnie had it or maybe Cormac had it. I want to say I looked at one of your character sheets and you had like an animal trap of some kind.
That would be the ranger. It's part of the starting kit.
Ah.
Yeah, so Cormac, you drop a trap and cover that hallway.
So we're doing a short rest. I can hit dice myself.
Yep.
Yep. So you may, hey, Maximum, what do you know?
Ooh, who dropped?
It's like Joe.
I'm back. Can somebody talk? Make sure I can hear you guys.
Can you hear us?
Yo.
Nope, I hear nothing.
Dick.
You expect less out of us?
And then we head back down the stairs. Unless you're attacking us.
Okay, so show me where you're resting, because you're kind of bunched up. Is it in that T intersection? Is that where you are?
No, clear up here.
Okay, well, actually place yourselves where you would be when you're taking that short rest.
All right, I bring the kobold. I bring the kobold with me.
We're going back this way.
You want to go into the wall there? Is that what you do? Oh, I see. You are way down there. I gotcha. Okay.
Where do we go?
I'll come back and get you. Follow me.
I see a Cormac.
Yeah, I've got a light, so there we go.
Oh, my guy disappeared.
No, you're there.
I'm moving
Am I-
in.
Oh, thank you, Tony.
Okay, so you close the door behind you. Where do you sit, Iona?
I sit right here by the door. And that trap goes right here.
Yep, I placed the trap where he suggests.
Okay, you close the door. Iona, you're and you hear. Well, let me take a look here. Let's see what happens.
Do the doors open in or out?
They open in toward you.
Okay, I wedge the doors.
There's no problem. You could easily bar them. You as you're sitting by the door, just you hear movement in that hour out in the hallway. A ways off, it kind of sounded like maybe some sort of a startled sound, and then eventually you heard the sound of what sounded like boot steps coming. When I say close, I mean the sound kind of reverberates off the hallways. They stop, and you don't know. Maybe somebody's just listening, like looking or waiting. What do you do?
By close, you mean in the next room or further away?
Difficult to tell. I mean, like I said, the stonework sort of amplifies.
Okay, well, we wait quietly.
Okay. Eventually, you hear them recede.
Nobody hits the bear trap?
No.
Okay. We wait for the hour to pass.
Okay. Let's see. So, yeah, eventually the hour completes. You get your hit points back for those of you. Sorry, I'm trying not to be distracted here, but I've got a situation. So yeah, you clear the barricade and open up the doors.
Yeah.
Okay. You look down the corridor and you see the trap still out there, and it has not been tripped.
Okay. I stealth.
Okay.
And I sneak down here. And peek around the corner.
You don't have a light source anymore, do you?
No, you blew it up. Well, I do. I just haven't lit the next one. I actually have a hooded lantern.
You have your own?
Yeah, but I haven't lit it yet.
Okay, it's dark down that corridor. Difficult to see. You think the kobolds probably operate with some form of dark vision, but you can't see. But really, what you're doing is listening, and you don't hear anything. But it was probably a good solid 15 minutes ago too.
Okay, so I go back, tell them we didn't see. I can't see or hear anything down there, and I get out my lantern.
Okay.
Because I'm going to be blind otherwise.
Okay, give me a second. I'll set you up with your lantern again.
I'll try not to blow myself up with it.
I try to stay away from you.
Okay. All right, you got light again.
For the odorless, smellless, for the odorless, tasteless gas. I got blown up by iocane gas. All right, so now I sneak down here and I stick the lantern around the corner.
Okay. You shine your light down the hallway.
Yep.
Your visible light from it only goes so far up to the edge of your range of. Tinker, you've got Iona's back. Magic behind him. Now what?
All right, so if I can't see anything, then we keep going.
Okay.
Oop.
And when we leave, we give Joe the leash to the kobold.
Cormac, make a survival check with advantage.
Well, it would eventually.
Oh, that's a good point. It's gone.
Gone where? We took it with us.
Did you?
I said we take it with
sorry.
us.
I missed you. I missed that. Yeah, some Ragic. Okay.
Hell no, I'm not letting my captive go.
He's the kobold is still passed out. Scott, you noticed for Cormac there are footprints that you notice. They're very, very faint, difficult to spot on the stonework, but they maybe scuffed or brought some detritus with them down here that wasn't here. By the way, you've noticed that the ground down here, the stonework is amazingly clean, like no dust, no little bits of stone kind of out in the open, nothing like that. But you see some footprints there. You think human, most likely, and they came down the corridor, stopped in front of your man trap, or it's not really a man trap, but your trap, and then walked back. You're looking at them right now. They're like kind of below your feet. They pass beyond Iona and then head to the left.
Can I try to determine how many people that may have been?
Just one, you think?
Just one person?
You're pretty confident. Just one.
Okay. So I let the crew know that there's been a person, probably human, has been up to inspect our door.
And then they went upstairs?
Did it backtrack?
It looked like they just backtracked. Yes.
Yeah. Looks like they came from the stairs, checked out our position, then retreated.
They come around that corner and head back that same direction.
And I collected my trap when we left the room.
Sure.
All right. Oh.
Joe lives.
What's up? Baby just went down.
So do you want to go upstairs or downstairs?
I think we should go down the stairs. That's where the trap door was.
Yeah, that's where the kobolds came from. Mm-hmm. But you had a human, probably somebody of importance, come down and check us out and then leave.
Can I tell did the human tracks come from up the stairs, or did they follow the down ones where the kobolds came from?
If you're following the tracks, they go around the corner and then up the set of stairs heading north.
So, do you want to go after the kobolds or after the human?
Human.
Yes.
I doubt it.
Unlikely, unless he's a traitor.
But
He's no traitor.
He's a paladin, so I doubt it.
Somebody roll a 50-50.
I say we go follow the human. He's probably the smarter of the two.
That's my thought. All right. Let's look up the stairs.
All right, so you guys are headed north?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that kind of your marching order?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm not staying in the back ever again.
Divya learned that.
Which one's you? Which one's you, Flash? Which one's you? I need to stand behind you.
All right, so what are you doing there? It's hilarious. So that's your order to some degree.
Pretty much.
But you've got Iona out front singing and reporting. Okay, so up the stairs you go. It's a long stairwell, and it has a couple of twists and turns in it. Eventually, it does narrow to 5 feet. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to.
All right, I'll go first.
Okay, I'll put you right up here. Okay, whoops. Let me move you a little further up here. All right, who's next?
Wait, we never went to the east, did we?
No.
We did not.
Okay.
We'll be back.
Edo, why don't you go in the middle there?
You're gonna no. It's gonna be single file. You're in a 5 foot wide corridor now.
Looks like 10 to me.
Cormac, you want the rear or do you want me to take it?
You take it.
I got it. And I pay attention behind us, Tony.
Okay. All right. So, magic. Okay. All right. I think I've got it. Give me a moment. Okay.
Do 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 do.
Uh-huh. Okay. I'll get you there. Don't worry about it.
Interesting that the kobolds have taken over the city waterworks and nobody has known about it.
Yeah.
I thought that water tastes funny, Hannibal.
You know what I noticed? There's not a lot of diversity amongst us.
Well, we're all white dudes.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, Iona's a human, right?
Yes.
Jeez,
I'm
Cormac,
human.
Tinker, myself, and Iona are all humans.
Yeah.
Humans are the most easily to act like somebody else.
True, I agree. You can't act like a halfling, though.
Watch me.
Okay. Let's see here. All right. So you move up into a large vaulted, and you've got everybody kind of cramped in behind you, Iona, as you look out into a room that looks a lot like some sort of temple. Over here, do you have religion?
I do.
Okay, you're not able to see anything yet.
No.
I know Rajic doesn't. Okay, so you look out over an area. There's like a kind of a purplish looking rug or length of carpet. It's very tattered, very dirty, pretty messed up. You've got Rajic right behind you, and you see there are definitely what you're pretty sure are some sort of holy symbols, but you've never been one for religion, Iona. What you see is what you see. I mean, there's a lot more. What are you seeing stuff? Hang on, did I mess this up? No, I didn't think so.
I don't see anything.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you notice there's a bit of a smell. It definitely smells musty, like some sort of animal, you think, Iona. But other than that, there's it's just kind of an open area here. There's bits of discarded, like bits of food, like chicken bones, and definite signs of an habitation. But other than that, you see no one around.
Okay, I leave the lantern right here inside the door, and I go this way. And I'm going to be stealthing, so should I roll that first, actually?
You should.
And I suck. God, I suck. Hey!
Roll
We're
initiative.
under attack.
That's right. Hang on. Don't roll yet. Okay, now roll.
I don't know where we are. All I see is black.
That's right.
How can I
Yes!
put it on my guy?
Hang on. That's where you guys are.
Well, I'll roll it.
Everybody get their net rolled?
I rolled a 15, but I can't put my I can't click on my icon because I don't see it.
Okay, that's no worries. We'll get you on there as a 15. Whoops, hang on here. Where are you? Oh God, you're right. I didn't get you on. Hang on a second. I totally missed you. Right. Give me a second. Right. All right. And I'll update that to a 15. Okay. I think everybody is on.
Hold on.
All right. Iona, thankfully. Oh, did you?
Yeah, I just now did it.
Oh, okay. Well, and you fit right in, right at the bottom of the chain. Okay, Iona, you're up. You come around the corner, you're like, oh, he's waiting for you, but you still beat him to the punch. Unfortunately, you miss.
God damn.
Just so you know, he looks dwarf-like, but he's actually
What?
he's actually human. He's wearing leather armor, and hang on a second. He's got leather armor, and he's got like a wicked-looking blade, like maybe a scimitar, and a crossbow slung over his shoulder.
Keep that crossbow right across your shoulders, bub.
Okay, so you swing and miss. Do you want to do any more movement?
No, I'll stay put.
Okay, Rin, you're up. You are behind Cormac, so if you want to move up through them, you can for them to move. It'd be 15 feet of movement with 5, 10. It'd be 20 feet of movement to get in front of Rad and to have an open viewpoint. So you what do you do then? Oh, wait, remind me. Cormac was in front of you, wasn't he? Behind.
No, I was behind Rin.
Right. Okay.
Behind me was Tinker.
Okay, so you're waiting for everybody in front of you to move. Is that right? Then you're going to do your thing. You are in front of Cormac. Edda's directly in front. Rajik's in front of Rajik's in front of her, and then Iona was in front of them, but he's since moved around a corner. But you don't really know that. It's kind of cramped, and you're not sure what's happening. You can, but you cannot see in front of them. He's coming around the corner. Okay. All right. Next up is, let's see, this guy who swings back at you, Iona, and yells out, "Intruders!" He misses terribly. Let's see. And actually moves right here. You hear a roar that seems to fill this entire kind of abandoned cathedral, although it's not quite so abandoned. And an orc comes charging up. They're like, what the hell did an orc? How'd they get inside Redspan? And he wings a javelin at you and misses. Okay. Tinker, are you waiting or are you going to charge through your friends? It'd be
All I can see is Ren in front of me, and then there's a long black space.
yeah. Do you want to charge up through your friends to get in front of Rajic and keep moving, or what do you want to
Yes. Yeah, I want to get up there as far as I can, and
10, 15, 20. Okay. This took you to 25 feet of movement.
so all I can see is the Ren. No, I can see Iona,
Mm-hmm.
and that's it right now. Can't see anybody else.
That is correct.
And that was a 30-foot move.
That was a 25-foot move.
So you might as well move out 5 more feet.
Yeah, let me come out here. Oh, I can see all kinds of people.
That's 30.
Okay, I might as well double move. No, well, yeah, because I can still defend myself.
Sure.
Let me see what we got here. All right, I'm going to come around to Iona's side
Okay.
and
That's it.
keep my sword and shield up.
Sure. Okay. All right, Cormac. You're kind of at the, well, not exactly tail end. Tinker,
I can't see anything. I'm still back on a field of black.
What's that?
I cannot see anything.
I know. You're in a narrow stairwell. If you want to charge forward, you're looking at 15 feet of movement to get in front of Rajic.
I'll try that. Which way is forward? Right or left or up or down?
I'll move you to the entryway.
Yeah, do that for me.
Yeah, you come around the corner, and here you are. That's 15 feet of movement.
Okay. I still can't see anything.
Can you see yourself right there?
I can see myself, but I don't see anything.
Okay. Do you see Tinker over here?
No.
He's not seeing the light source.
See, light has sight. Who has a light source right now? Tinker, you're able to see.
Yeah, I can.
What do you have?
I don't have anything.
I left the lantern right here.
I'll put it on you. It'll be just simpler that way. Hang on. All players see light 40 and 20.
Is that the only light in this room?
Mm-hmm.
No, there's light streaming in. Well, actually, I guess it would be dark. There is torchlight in here though. They've set ensconces on the wall, so you should all be able to see the way I've got it set up. So, are you seeing any more yet?
I can see some stuff now.
Okay.
Although I can only see like a bandit and orc label, but I can't see them themselves.
Well, you've got more movement left. You've got 15 feet of movement left.
Ah, here we go. And can I take a shot now?
Yes.
We are going to shoot this orc.
He is charging in. He's got a big old great axe, and he's he threw a javelin, missed. Full
Come on, elf lover.
He is a humanoid.
In orcish.
Come on. Fuck.
That unfortunately is not gonna
I
catch
gotta
the.
do it.
Yeah, it you kind of shear right against the side of his hide armor, and it just veers wide.
You will get better.
If we live that long.
Okay, all right. Let's see. All right. Okay, an orc takes a swing at you, Paladin.
All right.
Comes out of another corridor. Swings a great axe at you. Oh my god. He hits, and you take 9 points of damage
Ouch.
as his great axe cleaves deeply into you. You weren't able to get that shield up in time.
Boy, I guess not.
Okay. A bandit moves out around the corner here, where you can kind of see in the entryway, and he takes a shot with a light crossbow at Tinker. It almost catches you, but this time you're able to bring the shield up, and the crossbow bolt digs directly into the shield. You know, crossbow bolt memento stuck in your shield.
Woo.
Okay, Rajik, you're up. Oh, and he ducks back behind a wall again.
All right. We rage.
Now's the time.
Oh.
Nice.
That is a hit against the orc, and you do 14 points of damage.
We
Wow.
scream orcish obscenities.
Let's see here. He does not go completely down, but he looks bad. Hang on a second here. He staggers terribly. Blood sheets the side of his body where you gouged a line, his arm and thigh. He looks bad. Okay. Let's see. This guy here comes out around the corner, and he fires a light crossbow at Rajik. And he misses completely. He ducks back around the corner. One more bandit comes down. They appear to have figured out that you guys were around and kind of set an ambush or whatever. Did I miss you? Okay, go ahead. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's 25 feet of movement. You're good. You're going to do a fog cloud down there? I don't know if I set you up with that yet, but... What is it, 10-foot square? Oh my god. Okay, is that where you want, or do you want to go for chamber? Okay. You fill the area with fog. Okay. All right, and okay, that guy comes through. Then he finally. Sorry, it's not quite your turn yet, Edda. 10, 15. He can actually make it right here, and he swings a scimitar at Rajik. He hits. Rajik, you would have taken 2 points of slashing damage, but you instead only take 1.
Right.
Okay, now it's your turn, Edda.
I come flying out of the room.
Okay. Right in there. Okay.
And then I look at the bandit that is in front of... Oh, no, I look at the orc.
Okay.
That is, in between Tinker and Ragic. And I look at him and I say, "Hey, you, pig face!" And then I look apologetically at Ragic. I'm like, "Oh, sorry."
He dies next.
Okay. All right. So I assume you're doing the.
Yeah.
Let's see if he can pull off a saving throw.
If not, he gets disadvantage on his next attack.
That's a charisma saving throw, right?
I believe so.
Or is it mental? Is it a wisdom saving throw?
I will look that up.
All right. I'm just going to do a charisma saving throw. It's probably about the same, but you're
It's a wisdom saving throw.
It doesn't seem quite right. Just so you know.
What does?
Your when it pops up, it doesn't have a lot of detail on it. So anyway, either way, he failed. Takes the damage. He gets so enraged, he pops a blood vessel and he drops down.
Brain aneurysm. Nice. I elbow Jaw. I'm like, did you see that? Did you see it? Yeah.
You now insulted a guy to death.
I literally do that. Yeah.
All right, Aeona, you're up. There's an orc that's charging through the fog, coming right at you guys from the south.
I'm gonna try and stab this guy with the short sword again.
Sure. He's engaged in combat. It's not just you, somebody else. Oh, that's going to leave a mark. Go for it. What's the damage?
15.
With the distraction that Tinker provides, you sink your short sword, you plunge it right into his neck, and he staggers backward, clutching at it. Blood flies all over you and Tinker, and he collapses backward onto the ground, dead.
Sweet.
All right,
Good
Ray.
lick.
All right. How hard is it to see in the fog?
Well, you can see what it says up there. Let's see, 20-foot duration. It's heavily obscured, so shooting into the fog, you'd be a disadvantage. Or them shooting at you. Yeah. So you've already attacked, or you think? Sean?
So I go over here and I stealth.
You can only move half speed when you stealth.
Oh, well, that's a problem.
Yeah. And if you move directly next to him, which I assume you're not, then you'd provoke an opportunity.
Wait, can't he? That's if he sneaks the entire time, correct? But if he runs over and then tries to sneak at that point, would that be the same as moving half speed?
We're not going to get into the splitting up your move kind of thing. Technically, yes. I mean, you could move full speed, but basically, if you want to stealth as a bonus action, that reduces all your move that turn by half in order to stealth. Only rangers kind of get that ability later on. Stealth at full speed.
Okay. So, am I going to get a bonus to my stealth if I'm in the fog?
You would have advantage on stealth, yeah. So if you want to sneak past, you might be able to do that, but you're going to have to getting into range.
So, 13.
Okay.
I'm assuming he's going to notice me.
We'll see. Okay. All right.
Okay. So then I sneak past him then if he's...
Okay, well, you can move that far. Let's see, 5, 10, 15. You can really only move to about, whoops, sorry, hang on.
Don't I get 30 feet?
It'd be 15.
Oh, because I was going from the wrong place. So I'm right there.
So you're right there. Okay, he's dead. What? I did? Oh, right, we were talking. Yeah, it is your turn. Go ahead. Okay. Roll. Okay. That is definitely a hit. You blast him. It doesn't drop him, but he is definitely singed. Okay. All right. Do you move or stay put? Oh, okay. Sorry. Not at Tinker's turn. It's actually at the orcs. Iona, the orc casts around for you, but doesn't immediately find you, even though you're right next to him. And he continues right on and charges up to Tinker.
So does he leave my
Provokes an
space?
attack- He provokes
Fucking
an
yeah.
attack of opportunity from you. Yes. And let's see, because he didn't know you were there, you would have advantage, and because of that, you can do your
9 points.
You do 9 to him. Okay, he continues on, however, in his beeline for the bad guys. He comes up to you and swings his great axe at you, Jal. Just barely missing.
Thank God.
You're feeling terrible. You are bloodied. You're in bad shape, and that deflecting it off your shield just saved your life. It is your turn, sir.
Okay, I'm going to swing at the one that just came up and took a poke at me, and let's see if I can nail him and drop him. Shit.
That does not hit. Okay, Cormac, you're up.
Is he too close for me to shoot with a bow? Yeah,
No, he's not adjacent to you, so he wouldn't be at disadvantage. You can still shoot him with a bow.
All right.
And he's a humanoid, so you get a +2 to damage.
Let's see what we got.
That's going to be a hit.
Woo! All right, +2 to damage.
Oh,
well.
That lays him low. You sink an arrow fletchings deep directly in the middle of his chest. He carries forward with that swing, Tinker, and as he swings and his arm moves to the side, the arrow plunges directly in his chest, and it kind of causes him to kind of transfix for a moment, and then he just kind of falls down right in front of you. Just falls face forward, boom, down.
Turn to Cormac and say, I owe you an ale.
I will take that.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. You see another form trucking up toward you through the darkness. You hear this awful, terrible scream, both kind of guttural and orcish, and at the same time somewhat odd and maybe feminine. But streaking at you out of the darkness is a bolt of radiant energy that still manages to hit you, Rajic, and you take, oh my God, you take 16 points of radiant damage, which I don't think you have the ability to negate.
Guess I'm down to 1.
You can do that once, right?
Yep.
Okay, you get hit dead in the chest with this blinding force as she screams out her rage and piles this thing into you. And you kind of go down to one knee, and you manage to struggle back up to your feet again.
Yep.
Yep.
Not for long.
Which one? The bandit there? Yeah.
Yeah, the one that's going to kill me now. I post disadvantage on him on myself.
Yeah, he takes a shot with crossbow. Missing. Okay, Rajic, you're up.
I guess I'll take the bandit next to me.
Okay. That's a hit. You lay him low. He's done.
So am I.
Okay. This one comes charging up. and also fires a crossbow. It's going to take a shot at Edda. Edda, what's your AC? Let me take a look. I think it's, what'd you say, 15? 14. He hit you. And you take 8 points of piercing damage as a crossbow bolt slams into you. Oh, wait a minute. You're right. Yeah, it's still a disadvantage. Oh, that's still a 14. I think a 14 hits her. Yeah, it's still going to hit you. Edda, are you there, Joe? Looks like he stepped away. Let me take a look. It looks like he's got 8 hit points left.
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
I think you just went down. Crossbow bolt came at you. Even with disadvantage, 14, you took 8 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. All right. You're down. All right. That guy's done. He's out of the picture. Let's see. Edda, you need to immediately make a death save. Okay, you're good. You've made the first one. Okay, Iona, you're up. Okay, so you are hidden. You can move.
The light is fading from my eyes.
Join the crowd.
You hit.
For 9, not great.
At
Okay,
this level, every hit counts.
this big hulking female orc was charging up, and you saw it cast a searing bolt of light from its hand, streaking through almost as it struck Rajic dead in the chest, almost dropping him. And you came up out of the side, through the fog, and hit her as hard as you could. She just stops. She looks around at you and smiles, and she has huge claws. Huge.
Trucks of land.
I assume you move no further?
Well, I've already stealth, so I can't do that.
Right.
I moved by 15, so yeah.
Okay. Rin, you're up. Okay. Okay. But whoops. I don't want to move that. Okay. You can see even in the fog, both of them drop down. It definitely worked. Okay. That orc is done. Okay. All right, Tinker, you're up.
Okay, I need to heal myself. Give myself a laying of hands. And so that's 5 points back, right?
Yeah, you can do. I mean, as long as you got the 5 left. Okay. All right. We'll move on while you do that. Cormac, you're up. I'm just trying to get this through, and we're gonna.
So can I shoot this orc through the fog?
You can, but it's difficult to see into it. It's going to be a disadvantage.
I have sharpshooter that lets me ignore half and 3/4 cover. Does that help me at all?
That's a good question. Yeah, I mean, I think you pretty much ignore everything except for. So go ahead and make a standard roll.
See what we got.
Unfortunately, I do not think that does it. No, does not penetrate its hide armor. Do you move?
Nope.
Okay.
I want to move, Tony.
Okay, go ahead.
5, 10, 15, 20. Come down and try and back up Iona.
I will be going right next to you in a few minutes.
Minutes going to be too long. Let's see. We're going to do a 1 in attacks. The new entrant 2 is going to be Iona. Oh, looks like it goes after you, Anna. Well, I'll roll.
Of course it would.
Looks like it's going to go after you 2 times. Okay.
14.
Misses, and that's a hit. Oh, God. You take 10 points of slashing damage from this huge ass.
Yeah, I'm dead.
You're down? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay, that one is asleep. Okay, you are down. Okay, Rajic, you're up.
One shot before I die.
Are you going into the fog? Okay, Rajic, you notice as you come in to this thing, you've been told tales of them. She is an what's called an orc claw of Luthic. She's a brood mother, and your people among the Frusti spoke of them like they might sire or mother entire clans of orcs, and they're dangerous as hell. She's also a kind of a follower, or kind of almost like a bit of a bear shaman, as it were. And you find it an affront to your belief in the bear totem.
She's still gonna die.
All right, that's a hit.
Nice.
13.
Okay, you hit her hard. She does not yet go down. Okay. Bandit is asleep.
I will not make the next round.
Edda, you need to make another death.
All right, fine. Hey, do I just wake up?
No.
I thought I get one. Don't I get 1 hit point back?
You get 2 that you automatically succeed at 2, which means that you've stabilized. You're in 0, but you're stable.
No.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Whoops. I didn't pass you. Okay. Iona, you fail your first death save. Good. Okay. Rin, you're up. Your buddy, I think he went down. It's difficult to tell in the dark. And so did Edda. Things look terrible. Oh, okay.
That's right, bitch. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then you're up to 1 hit point. I'm probably the round for you to. Okay. All right. So, Rin, what do you want to do?
Drop the cloud.
Is it a concentration spell? Okay. You're able to see things now. Okay. It's a miss. You're basically using to provide help. Can it help with attacks? Okay, who is he helping? Is it Tinker? Or is it going to be Rajic? Tinker's up next. Okay. So Tinker, you get to make your attack with advantage.
All right, I'll take it.
She's not quite large, but she is about as big as you can be without being. She's scary as hell. Anything special you want to do?
I don't think I have anything.
Even though she's not quite as large as the half ogre that you fought, she scares you a hell of a lot more.
Jesus. Well, hopefully I can hit her and do some damage this time. Got advantage?
You have advantage. Yep.
Bam! 8 points.
Okay. She flies into an rage.
That's not a good thing.
Okay. That's it for you, unless you move. I assume you don't.
No, I stay right there.
Okay. Cormac, what do you do?
Shoot her again.
Okay.
Make good rolls.
Yeah, that is a hit.
Good lick.
Good. Okay, stop for a moment. Stop for a moment. We haven't talked about this. I'm gonna let you decide if you'd like to re-roll this, since we it's kind of a critical moment. You could decide to attack with a -5 on the hit.
Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I want to make sure I hit her.
You get +10 to damage.
Mm-hmm.
No? Okay.
Nope.
All right. Keep what you got then.
Stick with this roll, my regular attack.
Sure. Okay.
Ah, shit.
So she takes 8. Okay. She takes the shot, and she's still moving.
Damn it.
Yep. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. You're not going to.
I try to look very calm, happy, non-targetish.
Oh, what's the difference between a skull and crossbones and like the sad-looking black-faced person?
Unconscious versus dead. So sleeping is basically causing them to be unconscious. She attacks 4 times.
Whoa.
Oh.
She's in a rage and she's in a frenzy. And then she attacks Tinker twice. Ragic. This is bad because she's got a pretty good to hit. That's a hit. You take 8 points. You go down.
Yep, I'm done.
She hits you again, not enough to absolutely kill you, but you are now dying. Okay. She attacks Tinker twice now. That's a miss.
Miss.
All right. And
Miss.
it's a miss.
Woo!
Okay.
Praise the Lord.
Still unconscious. All right. Unfortunately, Bare Shoulders, you got to make a death. You make it. So you got to make 2 more.
Okay.
You're still unconscious. Okay, Edda, you are conscious. You're in bad shape. You've picked yourself up off the ground. What do you do?
Okay, I stumble over these dead bodies, like clutching my side, and I step on the face of this guy right here, like the one in front of me.
Okay.
And I look at the big orc clawed of whatever, and I was like, "You bitch! Why don't you come over here?" With vicious mockery.
Okay. All right. Okay, so DC. All right, so it's a wisdom save, right?
Yeah, wisdom save.
All you do is mock people.
That's like the only thing I'm good at. Yeah.
Okay, she fails her saving throw, takes some damage. Not enough to kill her.
But now she has disadvantage next time she tries to attack.
Oh, she is screaming at the top of her lungs. All right, Iona, you got to make your next save.
I continue dying.
Oh my God, that's second fail. All right, Tinker, you see she is right there. Iona is bleeding out all over the floor. I mean, just rapidly. It looks bad. And, okay, Rin, you're up. You see this too. Iona is literally pumping blood out onto the ground.
I'll get her. I'll get Iona.
Okay, you firebolt again. What's that? What are you going to use your card? Oh, okay, go ahead. All right, you hit her. Let's see what the damage you do.
Ah.
You singe. You You hit her in the side of the face. I mean, her hair is on fire, and she's okay. And do you move? Okay. Okay. All right, Tinker, you're up. Iona
Okay,
is bleeding out bad.
I'm going to go defensive and touch Iona with the laying on of hands.
Okay, how much are you going to give him?
What's the max I can do?
Well, how much have you used already?
I've used 2 so far.
It's typically 5 times your paladin level.
Yep,
So you probably have, what, 3 points left?
3 points left.
Okay.
I will give. I'll give him to him. So he's up.
Okay. Iona, you are conscious again and unfortunately still prone. I'm not going to bother with that, but you're prone and you have 3 hit points. But you are no longer bleeding out. All right, Cormac, you're up. This thing is pissed and it looks like it is going to punch friends and finish them off.
Oh, shit. Good. Normal attack or special attack?
That'll negate the it won't negate the -5, but well, hold on. Does it help everyone or just one person? I think it only helps one person. Right, and its action is already passed, hasn't it? Oh, well, you didn't have it do anything on your action, so you wanted to help Cormac then? Okay, then you can do that. All right, Cormac. What that means is that
-5 plus 10 thing.
you'll be at a -5 plus 10, but you get the better of the 2, whichever one.
You get the better. Okay.
That'll do it. So a 13 would miss. But so go ahead and do the damage and add 10 to it. And another 2.
So 7,
19.
19.
Okay, you shoot her right through an eye. And she just like kind of scrabbles at the air as she kind of goes down and falls forward, dead. In fact, as she falls forward, what's left of the fletching, and it punches the arrow out the back of her head.
Oy.
All right, guys, I need to. Well, we're going to stop right here.
Okay.
I'm pretty positive you've got enough to probably level to 2, but you're going to need a long rest before you can do it. So we'll see where we are. I'll post the experience points you guys have earned out of all this.
You mind if we have it all prepped for the next game?
You can have it prepped, absolutely.
Okay.
So, all right, guys. We'll pick up next Tuesday.
All right.
All righty.
Adios.
Thanks, everybody.
Adios, amigos.
Ciao.